Hi, I'm Andrew, and I care for my mother who's been living with dementia. On this channel, I share my caregiving journey, the lessons, the love, and the faith that carries me through. Let us encourage and support each other as we journey together. Hello to all my YouTube family and friends. Welcome back to our Caregivers Love. If you are new here, my name is Andrea, and this is a place where caregivers are seen, they are heard, encouraged, and reminded that they never have to walk this journey on their own. Today we continue our grief series with a conversation that I believe many caregivers have experienced, but very few have spoken out loud. Recently, I had the privilege of speaking with a former caregiver. During our conversation, she said something that stayed with me ever since. She looked at me and said, "Andrea, I laughed yesterday. At first, it never hit me. I just wasn't sure why she was telling me that." But she continued. And then she shared with me that immediately after she laughed, she just felt so guilty. And she went on to tell me that she felt like her grief had taken a day off. And somehow that made her feel like she was leaving her loved one behind. And it had me sitting there quietly thinking for a moment and wondering how many caregivers carry this same kind of feeling in silence, just feeling guilty because they laughed. Maybe that's why you are here today. Maybe you smiled recently. Maybe someone told a funny story and for just a few seconds you forgot that you were grieving and you just laughed. Maybe you heard some children laughing. Maybe you enjoyed dinner with friends or family members. Maybe you found yourself singing along to a song on the radio. Then almost immediately, another voice interrupted the moment. You shouldn't be laughing. You shouldn't be this happy. Or, if you're smiling, you are forgetting them. But I want to ask you, if you're laughing, does that mean you have moved on? If you have ever wrestled with any of these kind of thoughts, I want you to know something. You're not strange. You are not uncaring. And you're certainly not alone. I think one of the greatest misunderstandings about grief is that we begin believing sadness is the price we must keep paying to prove our love for our loved ones who have gone on. as though every smile somehow dishonors the person we lost. But what if that's not true? What if honoring someone isn't measured by how long we stay in the sadness mode? What if it is measured by how faithfully we carry forward the love they poured into our lives? Over the years, I have come to realize something. Many grieving caregivers aren't looking for another book to read. They aren't looking for another list of things they should do. Nope. Deep down, a lot of them are looking for permission. Permission to smile. Permission to laugh. Permission to enjoy family again. Permission to celebrate birthdays. Permission to make plans. Permission to dream big. Permission to live. If that's what you have been waiting for, then today I would like to personally hand you a permission slip. Not because I have the authority to do so, but because I believe our loving Heavenly Father delights in seeing His children healed. Guess what? It's okay to smile. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to enjoy a beautiful sunset. It's okay to celebrate a child in the family birthday. It's okay to make memories with people who are still here. Yes, it's okay to live. I told you before. Living does not mean you stop loving. Living means love continues to bear fruit. I'd like you to picture something with me. Imagine planting the most beautiful flowers in your garden. Every morning you get up and you water it and you nurture it and you care for it. You protect it. You watch it bloom the most beautiful flowers. Then one season, the flower just withers away and is gone. At first, all you can see is the empty space that's left in the garden, right? Right where that flower used to be. Empty space. But what you did not realize is that long before the flower faded, it scattered seeds throughout the garden. Months later, you just find new flowers begin to bloom. Not because the original flowers came back at all, but because it left behind something beautiful. Isn't that what love does? The person you cared for may no longer be physically here with you, but the seeds that they planted in you are still here, still growing. And we're talking about seeds like their kindness, their patience, their generosity, their love, their faith, their gentleness, their courage, their laughter. Every time you show kindness because they showed kindness, another flower blooms. Every time you chose patience because they taught you patience, another flower blooms. Every time you encourage someone who's hurting because you know what heartache feels like and you know what pain feels like, another flower blooms. Their legacy didn't end. It's still growing. It's growing in you. Healing doesn't mean that we should let go, right? Healing means carrying them differently. At first, we carry the pain, then slowly we begin carrying the lessons that we learn from them. We carry the gratitude, we carry the love, and one day we realize that the greatest part of who they were did not disappear. It became part of who we are. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 reminds us that there is a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. Notice that God doesn't rush us through our tears, but He also doesn't ask us to live there forever. He knows healing is a journey, and when joy begins to find its way back into our lives, we don't have to feel guilty for receiving it. Nope. Before we close, I would like to speak directly to the caregiver who has been struggling with this. If you have smiled recently, it's okay. If you have laughed recently, it is okay. If you have started making plans for the future, trust me, it is okay. If you have discovered moments of peace, that's okay too. You are not betraying the person you loved. Not at all. You are becoming a part of their legacy. The greatest tribute you can give someone who filled your life with love isn't to stop living after they're gone. In fact, I believe that they will want to see you living. you have a responsibility to live so well that the love they poured into you continues to bless everyone you meet. Smile because they taught you joy. Forgive because they showed you grace. Encourage others because someone once encouraged you. Love deeply because you were loved deeply. That's not leaving them behind. That's carrying them forward. And perhaps that's one of the most beautiful ways we can honor the people who shaped our lives. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Before I go, I wanted to let you know that this would be the final episode in our grief series for now. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be sharing 2 special conversations that I believe will encourage caregivers in a different but equally meaningful way. After those conversations, we will return to our grief series and continue walking this road together. I hope you join me because there's still so much hope to discover. If today's conversation encouraged you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with another caregiver who may need this reminder today. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments below. What is one beautiful quality your loved one planted in your life that continues to bloom even today? Your answer may be the encouragement another caregiver needs. Grief is the price we pay for love, but healing is one of God's gifts to those who keep walking by faith. Until next time, let me encourage you to love upon your loved ones right now while they still can appreciate your love. Walk good. Goodbye.